Conversation continues tonight with the latest issues in local law. We get the latest from Onondaga County District Attorney Bill Fitzpatrick. And yesterday we had a story about conjugal visits. Senator Nozzolio is pushing a bill where he would like to see conjugal visits end across the state. What do you think? Are there benefits to conjugal visits, or do you think that we should get rid of them?
Well, are we talking about in prison? Because we don't want to completely do away with conjugal visits.
No, we are talking about prisoners who are doing long terms.
Okay.
But are on good behavior.
Listen, let me jump into something I'm thoroughly unqualified to discuss, thanks to Megan, and say there's the yin and the yang. The yin is you want to keep peace in prison. You don't want people to riot and go crazy and everything. And on the other hand, I mean, should we be paying for somebody to get married in prison so he can have a relationship with someone? And if a child results from this, is that fair? I mean, where's Dad? Well, Dad's doing another 20 in Dannemora. He'll see you at your college graduation, as if there's a possibility the child could go to college. I mean, years ago, do you know that it was actually forbidden by the Department of Corrections to inform a potential conjugal visitor that the inmate had HIV, was infected with HIV.
That is no longer the case, actually.
That is no longer the case.
A bunch of paperwork yesterday. You have to fill out forms, and everyone has to be notified now.
So we move slow in that area. So I would say that I love Senator Nozzolio, and I would say that there's probably a balance. I don't know the exact details of what he's doing, but.
Let's ask about something else. Mark Carrigan, who has been described as a serial sex offender in our community. Yeah. Why is it important to keep prosecuting, more charges come up? Do they all need to go through a trial at some point, or does he need to plead guilty to every offense he's ever committed, do you think?
Well, my advice to all defendants is to plead guilty, but he's presumed innocent, and I won't talk about his pending case, but I'll talk about things that are already out in the public domain about Mr. Carrigan. He is very, very good at picking his victims. He preys on a particular vulnerable segment of society, teenage boys, and oftentimes it involves the passage of money. And in terms of felonies, our felonies go from A, the most serious, B, C, D, to E, the least serious, and Mr. Carrigan is usually in the E felony category, which is not to minimize what he does, but he's been prosecuted significantly. I mean, he spent a lot of time in prison, but you can't lock up an E felon for the rest of his or her life. It just can't be done. So the last time we had him, we had a 15-year-old victim who just refused to come to court. So he didn't get the sentence that was appropriate, but he was convicted, as opposed to saying, well, let's go full steam ahead, call your first witness, we don't have any.
Yeah, right. So, so the case will continue, obviously.
Yes.
Quick question, Dr. Newlander, who's been in the news for months, although fairly quietly. Where do we stand with that case?
Well, that's a case that's going on. Mr. Mencken represents Dr. Newlander. He hasn't been charged with anything. It's a delicate situation because, I don't want to, I can't avoid the fact that you're asking me about it, and I don't want to in any way suggest that he's guilty of anything. But we have an obligation to be very, very thorough. We're not making any rush to judgment. The investigation is ongoing, and when we're ready to either exonerate him or present it to a grand jury, we'll let you know.
All right. Thank you, Bill Fitzpatrick.
Okay.
Appreciate you stopping in again this month.
Good to see you.
See you next time. As always, we appreciate you joining us for the talk tonight and being part of the conversation on Facebook, our website, CNYCentral.com, or Twitter, too. Right now on CNY.